Hi, this is Clark with Commander Tilt. I've been a Patreon and supporter of Commander's Quarters for quite a while, and recently Mitch made a couple of 3 videos about the weirdest interactions in Magic. It's under his 2 cents series, and I will post a link in the doobly-doo below. So I just thought I would put together a quick video about one of these strange interactions that I have run across. So here we go.
My name is Silruk the Viscera Seer. Perhaps you know me from my most recent combat with Shire, Shizo's caretaker. Many people do not know what the definition of Viscera Seer is, so I shall enlighten you. Viscera is the internal organs in the main cavities of the body, especially those in the abdomen or the intestines. The Babylonians thought they could discover the will of the gods by examining the livers of carefully selected sheep. This practice was conducted by priests and seers who looked for signs in the stars or in the organs of sacrificed animals. Haruspice was part of a larger study of organs for the sake of divination called ectaspice, paying particular attention to the positioning of the organs and their shape. There are many recorded different peoples using the liver and spleen of the various domestic and wild animals to forecast the weather. In other words, my goal as a Viscera Seer, I take an animal, I kill it, and I open up the cavity, examining the internal organs, and through this I can see the future. What got me thinking about the difficulty of my job, the planeswalker who was in control of me one day asked me to use my powers of searing on the viscera of a brood of cockroaches. Can you imagine how disgusting it was to open up the cockroaches' insides and try to determine the future from it? It is a perfectly legal play in Magic, but it makes no sense. But this is not the worst. I could examine the guts of a reassembling skeleton, or a skeleton ship. What guts are inside a skeleton, I cannot tell you. What about a blood wall? Are there any guts in a blood wall? I think it's all blood. How can I find the future if I cannot find the present guts of a blood wall? But it gets even more complicated. It's perfectly legal for the planeswalker to sacrifice, for example, a vehicle. What guts would I discover inside a vehicle? Or a thopter. I've taken apart many thopters and never discovered any liver or kidneys inside a thopter. Appalling, I know. I could even be asked to sacrifice a spirit. I tell you, there is no guts inside a spirit. This whole thing is preposterous. Why do they keep asking me to sacrifice these things that I have no ability to tell if they have guts or not? That is my piece. You have a great day.